Yeah, I can give you the quick one. I thought our first half, I was happy with the way we started the game. At some point in the first half, our defense got lax, and it continued throughout the game. So I give Embry Riddle credit. Their kids are extremely well coached. They stayed together. Obviously, the game could have been way worse. We were able to get a lot of guys minutes, but really disappointed in some of the things we did defensively. So I got a lot of work to do. 16 turnovers is a lack of discipline and a lack of toughness, which is a coaching. And the way I see it, you got to coach that. You can't turn the ball over and win basketball games. So we turned the ball over 16 times tonight, which is completely unacceptable. There was a point where the turnovers were second half. I think they had 18 points off our turnovers. So a lot of things I'm disappointed in. Second half defense, or really the last 30 minutes of the game, and then our turnovers. So just some guys really careless with the ball, doing things that you should not ever try a pass or a shot just because the score is what it is. And that's on the coach. I got to make sure we have more discipline. We should always play the game the right way and make the right play no matter what the score is. So I'm really disappointed in some things and got a lot to work on. But I guess everybody still does at this time of year. But we got a lot to work on. Our half-court defense is really, really embarrassing.
What was good then?
Oh, we're just better than them. I thought we looked to pass the ball a lot coming out of the gate. I thought Justin played really well, 9 assists. I thought we really looked to pass the ball coming out of the gate. Obviously, Jarron Cumberland made shots, but we got enough people that, it could be him one game, could be Jacob Evans another game. We got enough guys can make shots and put the ball in the basket. So my concerns are other things. I don't think this team's got enough to where we can where somebody's going to make some shots. Thought our post guys were extremely soft. We did not finish at all around the rim. Gary Clark, I think, missed his last 5 or 6 shots. Nasir Brooks has been great all preseason, and today he wasn't. He's had some personal things going on at home, some people he's concerned about, so it's got him all messed up right now.
Coach, what have you seen from your freshmen? You mentioned a little bit, you talked about your freshmen. What have you kind of seen from them at this point?
Well, Mamadou's got the farthest to go because he just hasn't had any coaching, and he just doesn't have any fundamentals of discipline. But he's got talent. He's got raw talent. But Ellie is a great example. Ellie Sasumi is a great example of a guy that plays extremely hard and does what he's good at. And that's why he's highly effective. And he will have a highly effective career because he knows who he is and he just does what he's really good at. And his attitude is always great. His motor is always high. And he's just a tremendous asset to your program. Keith and Trevor are both really good players. Trev's shot didn't go down tonight, but both those guys, Keith's explosive, Trevor can really shoot it. And they both got good attitudes. They got good size. They're going to help us a lot this year. It's nice to have, enough depth. Last year we only had 5 guys on the perimeter on the team. We were very fortunate last year that nobody went down and got injured.
How much better is Cumberland now than he was at the end of last year?
The guys make their biggest jump usually in their second season. If a guy is going to become a high level player, and I think he's learned how to play harder, longer. You're able to in high school he was able to score a couple thousand points playing at a certain speed. That you gotta be able to go faster at this level, go harder, go longer, practice harder, practice longer. I still think he's got the mentality of a scorer, obviously too. He's got a toughness about him, but he's still got a lot of growing up to do. But he's getting there. He's getting there.
Last year at this time he was nowhere near like he is now. He seemed kind of hesitant.
Yeah, he's much more confident. He's in way better shape. You know, Mike Rayfeld's done a tremendous job with Jarron, with his body. His body fat's way down. You know, his energy level's way up. He's able to sustain it longer. So you know, like today, it's not. People say, well, you know, hey, why are you doing all that for him? Well, we run guys off screens. Well, some guys jog off screens, tired, hoping they don't get the ball. Today, Jarron Cumberland was running off screens to get open to make shots. He was locked in. That's not easy. You got to be in shape to do that. You got to have an inner toughness to do that too. It's kind of I think it's a lot of intestinal fortitude goes into that.
Any thoughts on just playing an action? I know you scrimmaged here, but playing a game here, you know, as an exhibition game.
You know, I appreciate our fans for coming. You know, it was a well-attended exhibition game. You know, usually exhibitions on a Sunday, the Bengals are playing. You know, it's 70 degrees out. So, you know, it's a nice building. You know, it's a really nice building. You know, and they've been more than accommodating to us, so we really appreciate it.
There were no kinks you guys had to work out as a team?
Nah, you know, all the behind-the-scenes stuff seemed to be pretty, you know, Mark Berger does our operations. I mean, we've been working on it for months. Obviously, it's much harder on our administrative staff, you know, our marketing people that have to get all the Cincinnati stuff up everywhere.
So I wondered if there was any adjustment.
Yeah, as far as us, you know, we practice in our practice gym. Even we never practice in our arena anyway, rarely. So, you know, I don't talk about it. Like I don't talk about road games, home games, you know, with our team. We just talk about trying to play the game really hard in the right way. So to me, where the game's at are relevant. Now fans make it a home court advantage because you can have a home court advantage on the road, as you've seen we've had at different times. You know, when you travel your fans. So, you know, hopefully our students, once we start, will come out in full force. That'll be the big key for us. That's where your enthusiasm comes from.
As a player now, kind of compared to where you were at the end of last season?
I'll say I'm a way better player. I worked hard with in the off season, in the summer, Coach Davis and Coach Jackson. I mean, that's pretty good numbers, but I had what? 2 turnovers, 3 turnovers that should have been assists. That'd be better.
What did you work on to try to improve?
Ball handling, mid-range, playing off 2 feet instead of playing off 1.
It looks like too, you're a little trimmer. Coach mentioned you work with strength coach. Did you drop like some weight or what?
Yeah, I dropped 10 pounds. I mean, I came in as a freshman as 228, and then probably in the March Madness I was at 220, and then now I'm at like 213, 214.
How has that helped you? Or?
That's helped me a lot. Me like quicker, and I can jump higher now. So I mean, it's a big difference.
Has it been hard for you to learn how to play harder for longer periods of time?
No, not really. I mean, I studied the game as a freshman, and I think it like as my sophomore year, it like became easier.
Justin, was there something that went, light switch that went on for you as as you guys came back to campus and started getting ready for the season? Was there something that really triggered, hey, I'm a junior and I need to make things happen now?
I feel like I play a bigger role this year, especially me coming off the bench. I got to be that spark, that 6 man coming off the bench. And me and Coach had a talk, and he was like, we gonna need you for this year, with your speed, defense, and make sure you stay in there with Mike and make sure I get stronger and lose some more weight.
How does it feel to you to be a bigger factor, to be a bigger part of this now?
Oh, it always feels good. It always feels good just playing out there and just having fun, playing with people that, want to see everybody win. That's their main goal out there, is just to win.
Did you feel the last couple of years that you weren't needed that much, or that you didn't have to play that big of a role?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about it like that. I'm solely a team player. So, if the people out there, they doing good, I make sure I stand up for them and make sure I'm clapping for them. It wasn't, to the point where I just was like, you know, I'm not needed or anything like that. It was just, you know, I stay positive, a positive mindset about it.
Obviously, you want to play.
Yeah, I wanted to play more. You know, I worked hard every day. And, you know, especially this summer, I had to make sure I gave it that extra mile to go ahead and push through. But being here since my freshman year is just it was a building process, and I'm glad I went through it.
Having Kane here, how much does that push you, if at all?
Having Kane here pushes me every day. He makes me a better player every day, and you know, us playing side by side when I was a sophomore playing against Troy and Kev, it was just I loved it. Like it was different playing with somebody that is my same height and with my same speed. So it makes the game look more crazy. But you know, when we playing against each other, we make sure we go at each other every day. So when in the game, it can be much easier.